I'm gonna show you how I start picking out Piper's feet here. I'm gonna do the same thing I did when I started grooming her. I'm gonna not have her tied, just have her loose here and have her on the lead rope and just make sure she's comfortable with me getting under her legs and touching her all over and making sure she's gonna stand still for this. So I've already done the preparatory work of desensitizing her to the rope and the stick, and she's been touched on her legs with all those things and she's totally fine with that. So then I did the desensitizing with the rope where I picked up her feet, and she was really good with that too. So this is the next step, and I'm just gonna hold my rope in my offhand so I can just pull her head around if I need to. But I just slide my closest hand down her leg, and then I just squeeze like on the back tendons on her front legs, and I'm gonna release as soon as she just kind of lifts her legs up. So I just want to release when she lifts it up, and then I want to lift it and hold it, and then I'll lift it and clean it out. So I just do it in stages, and if she's worried about this, I will just try and hold it until she sits still, or at least try and keep my hand there until she stands still. So that wasn't too bad. I know she's had her feet handled before, but I just want to do this before I start tying her up and routinely handling her feet. So I just want to barely lift her hind leg up here. So she lifted it nice. She wasn't worried about it, so I let it go. I just want to do that a couple times, make sure she's comfortable with it. And I'll go ahead and clean it because she looks like she's falling asleep here, so. Very nice. I just want to make sure she's going to be comfortable when I have her tied and I'm moving around her and holding her feet up. This is much safer than having her tied and pull back and freak out. We don't need any of that. So the same thing on this side. I'm slide down. I either squeeze on her chestnut there, or I'll squeeze down the tendons behind her cannon bone. And her previous owner said she does better with the chestnut, so we'll do that. Doesn't matter. So just squeeze until she lifts up. There we go. And I'll lean my hip into her shoulder if I have to. She doesn't seem too worried about that. If she were to move around, I'd just keep my hand down by her leg and just follow her until she stood still. Stand my hand down, I'm gonna squeeze her chestnut. Thought she was gonna pick it up, but she decided not to. So squeeze, squeeze. Lean into her a bit here. I can get her weight off of it. Just gonna move around, so I'm gonna keep my hand down here. Like, no, I didn't ask you to move. I asked you to, there you go, lift your leg up. And she's not real worried about this. She's just more curious about me. Very good. And she's had her feet handled. She's had her feet trimmed by the farrier. So I'm not expecting anything horrible, but I just want to go through and make sure, just in case. I just feel better if I do this loose first, where she's not tied up, and make sure she's gonna have a good experience. So I just gonna squeeze her leg. She barely lifted up there, so I want to lift up a bit more. When she's holding it good, I'll release. We'll see if we can pick it out here. Slide my hand down, squeeze. I'll either squeeze her chest down or on her tendons down here too. I'm gonna keep my hand with her. So she's moving around, keep my hand, I'll keep my hand either down by her hock or just near her leg as close as I feel safe to do so. And I'll release when she stands still. I don't want to move all the way away from her. I just want to keep rubbing her till she stands still. So keep my hand down there. Keep my hand on her. I still am rubbing her until she stands. There we go. Slide my hand down. There. I'll take that little effort right there. A little bit. Try and hold it. It's okay if she hops around. Just keep my hand down there. Squeeze in. There, I'll take that. It's a little bit finicky on this leg here. It's okay. So when she doesn't like it that much, I'll reward the littlest possible try. So she's barely picking her toe up off the ground. I'm gonna reward that. Onto it. I'm just gonna keep my arm down there. I don't want you to hold onto her leg and grab onto it and not let go. She's gonna be stronger than you regardless. So just keep your hand there, follow her around. She'll get the idea soon. Barely lift up and release. Keep your hand down there. She stands still. So reward her. Slide my hand back down, squeeze. Wait for her. Keep my hand down there. Bump her nose toward me so her hind end moves away. There. And that was perfect. Got a nice little lift up on the foot there. And again, that was awesome. So compared to what she was doing earlier, this is a much better place than where she was. So just lifting it up is great. Oh, and she decided, never mind. She was doing good, and then she was like, nope. That's why right here, I don't want to tie her up, because she could get worried about this leg and then try and pull back, and we just don't want to wreck. So she's not really loving this leg for some reason. Keep doing what I was doing, keeping my hand down there. Just bump her nose until she stands still. Just don't get frustrated with her, just keep going with her and wait. Good. Slide my hand, and I'll take that, and I'm gonna end right there.